Hello everybody, this is Orange Gun and I'm back again for some more Fairy Tail reaction. This is going to be episodes 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the final series of Fairy Tail. So this is going to be a 4-parter, and I believe this is going to be finishing off the Avatar arc, as I've led to believe. And then afterwards it's going to be the movie and then the last OVA, I think. That's sort of an update schedule for how this is going to go. So a couple things. First of all, last time I actually managed to upload the previous reaction to YouTube. I was shocked. I just did it on a whim, didn't think it was going to work, and then inevitably when it got blocked, I was going to just upload it to BitChute like I usually do. But for some reason it stuck onto YouTube, and the only thing is that it's blocked in 7 countries by some French cartoon distributor or something like that. So, hey, I'll take that. It's better than the 107 countries it used to be blocked in. So yeah, that's great. This is probably also going to be tried to be uploaded to YouTube as well. And even better is that because I linked my YouTube account to BitChute, then that way this automatically uploads to BitChute, so I don't have to spend time re-uploading it to BitChute as well, as long as it works on YouTube. Now, one other thing is, this happened a couple weeks ago, and I didn't want to, or I did want to mention it, but I just kept forgetting and didn't have a good thing to bring it up. But I got a notification that I had a new subscriber, the Flaming Shark, or the Flamin' Shark. I forget how it's spelled, but basically he's another YouTube reactor to anime, cartoons, and stuff, and has a lot more subscribers and a lot more videos than I do. So go watch his stuff as well. But I was pleasantly surprised that he subscribed to me, so hey, if you're watching this, hi. Another thing is that I'm still waiting back to hear from TV Tokyo, which I don't think is going to happen. Though another thing is that I was trying to get back into my old Wattpad account, and I completely forgotten the email for that, so I needed to get an email notification for it, but they haven't sent it, so I filed it in a ticket. That was on the 8th, and by the time this is going to come out, it's going to be on the 27th. The 27th. So I filed it on the 8th, and we'll see if it comes out this week. Otherwise, I'll have to send another ticket. So, anyway, that's enough about that. So, this time, we're going to see Natsu storm Avatar. Inevitably, again in a fight with Gray. We'll see what Lucy's going to do. Gajeel is coming as part of the new Magic Council, and Levy is a part of it as well. Oh yeah, and I was wondering where Wendy was, but she's still helping out Juvia, so there's that. And if you ever see me, like, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but every once in a while I'm going to be like looking over and reaching over here, is because I have a candle that's lit, and the wicks are a little funky, so I have to kind of like move the wax around to keep them kind of lit, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go.
We're gonna get everyone back together, and I ain't stopping until we're a guild again.
Are you positive Gray's in there?
Yep.
You know, the last time I saw this, when they were looking at that building, it reminded me of
Let's not waste any more time.
a couple of the openings ago when it was like Lucy and Natsu facing the building on Tartarus, the little cube that they had.
All right, let's take it by storm.
Aye, aye, sir!
Was it Plan T or whatever?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Well, at least my head broke the fall.
We have no idea who or what might be waiting for us inside there. Just charging in blindly isn't the smartest idea.
Well, all I know is Gray's in there, and we need to get him out.
Which is exactly why we have to think this through.
Yeah, okay.
So I think we should give Miss Virgo a ding-dong and have her tell us
Ding-dong.
underneath.
Good idea.
Okay, let's go.
I like the new kind of. Do I want to ask?
I think she needs help.
Whoa! What happened? Are you okay?
In the
Who do
spirit
I
world.
beat up for this?
Don't mind me.
Uh,
I wasn't busy, so I thought I'd punish myself.
you gotta be kidding me.
There's a lot I don't know about celestial spirits.
It's a pleasure to see you. I hope that you gentlemen are doing well.
All right. Anyway, let's get back to work.
Oh yeah,
Star dress, Virgo form.
and she's back in a maid outfit.
She transforms now?
I'm getting flashbacks of a scary armor wizard.
That outfit grants some of my special abilities, increases her magic power, and boosts her sex appeal.
Okay, Virgo, you ready to rock?
I live to
Maybe
serve,
this time
so
her
let's
flirting
go.
will actually work. Underground clash. I like the jackhammer sound. I'm just reminded of it's like this behind the scenes sort of thing or a joke thing of
We're in.
Looks like the basement to
Game
me.
of Thrones where it's like Daenerys and the rest of them are having a meeting and then there's construction work. Oh no, it's Jon Snow mining the dragon
Can't
glass.
help but wonder what kind of stuff the Avatar guys do down here.
Who knows?
I'll put it at
Probably
the end
just a
of
bunch
this.
Farting around.
Let's see if we can dig up anything on Gray before anyone finds out we're here.
Gray! Come out wherever you are!
Well, goddamn
That's not a voice I recognize.
It definitely came from inside the church. We've got company.
Finally, some excitement. I'm ready to
it.
play.
And meanwhile, Gray's like, God damn it, Natsu.
Natsu's here?
You idiot! The plan was to move around undetected, not tell the entire world we broke into the place!
I believe this calls for punishment. Feel free to use this on me. I swear I'll behave.
Now is not the time!
Oh, it's time for punishment.
What did I do to deserve
Happy,
this?
why?
You two stop!
Yep, he's here. I know the guy's scent. Place reeks of him.
We can always trust your nose.
Well, I guess there's no reason for us to hide anymore. Hey! Wanna tell me what you guys are doing inside our hideout? I hope you came to play,
It's like, why is there another doll user?
Is that who we're fighting? Wait, I know that doll!
Mr. Kersey!
Oh yeah.
Man, it's all coming back to me now. It belonged to that big pasty guy we fought on Tenro.
Yeah, you and him had a whole lot of fun with it.
I would never call that fun!
Oof.
So you've already had a chance to play with Mr. Kersey, huh?
Oh boy.
He's one of the best presents I ever got from one of the heavyweights of Grimoire Heart. This little guy's magic power is so awesome it's scary.
Just looking at that thing makes my skin crawl.
Be careful, Princess. He's small, but he's an extremely strong wizard.
Huh?
And of course, Natsu is just.
Sorry, Squirt. Bring me Gray or get out of my face.
Abel!
How terrible.
You foolish intruders have got my blood boiling over with rage! You won't leave here, because in this room I keep all my instruments of cruelty!
Is he serious?
Oh,
I
cruelty.
bet he's talking about your novel.
Prepare to experience
God,
brutal
ow,
torture the
happy.
likes of which you've never seen!
I'm thirsty for punishment. That's not a good thing.
Just drooling. Is he like telekinesis user?
Don't let him give you
Virgo.
any crazy ideas, please. Especially
Ah.
that one.
Triangle Dummy Dragon!
Calling this thing a dragon is an insult.
Well, if that's not your cup of tea, try the Iron Maiden!
Not so.
Pales in comparison to
This seems like
Naofumi's.
something Gaji'll be into.
Now steep tight.
Oh no!
The punishment's completed to a T.
Yep.
The iron is melting? How? Oh, ah! Poor me.
That's two down.
You're mine now!
And that's
Natsu's
three.
making this too easy.
He's so strong.
That's our Natsu!
Always ready to serve up some lunch!
No, water doesn't end. I'm having a hard time swallowing all of this. We're the top-tier wizards of Avatar.
It's obvious you were in too deep, Goemon.
There he is.
Leave him to me.
Hey! Long time no see, man.
They're really pulling that act well.
Gray, darling. Please come back, my love. I need you here.
It'll be okay. I just need to dry you off a little.
Nah. Wendy.
Wobbly. And big.
These belong to my sweet Gray. You can't take his fish.
What in the world is she dreaming about?
You don't want to know, Wendy.
Tell me, Wendy,
What is it?
do you think the others have been able to track down Gray yet?
Yeah, I imagine that they have by now.
I hope they're not quarreling.
In a weird way, that's kind of how they get along. They're like best friends who love to fight.
You certainly do have a point.
No fighting. You'll make Urza mad. I should beat you both to a pulp.
Urza.
That's what usually happens.
A believable dream.
Alright, Lucy, do something instead of just gawk.
Stop it! Would you guys cut it out already?
You made a stupid mistake coming to this place.
That's funny! Because I was about to say the exact same thing to you!
I can do whatever the hell I want!
You're wrong! Juvia's waiting for you! As a matter of fact, we all are! We're gonna get Fairy Tail back together! And we can't do it without you!
You're such an idiot.
Don't you realize Fairy Tail is gone?
Really selling it.
No, it's not! All the memories we share, and the friendships we've made, they haven't gone anywhere.
I'm surprised
Fairy
Gray's
Tail's
clothes
here
are still
and
on
lives
right
in our
now.
hearts.
Sure, okay, if that works for you. But it seems to me like that should be enough. So leave me out of it. Let me follow my own path from now on. Fairy Tail is in my past, and that's where it's gonna stay. We used to be friends, but everything has changed. I can't pretend that it hasn't.
It's not Lucy gonna smack him. Yep.
Nobody is pretending. We're your friends, Gray, and we always will be. Whatever it is you're going through, we're here to help. Hearing you say all this, it's breaking my heart. After all we've been through. I don't feel so good.
What's happening?
All of a sudden, my stomach started hurting really bad.
It's
It
pink
must
haired.
be you, Mary.
Oh, am I interrupting something, Gray? Looks like you're catching up with some old friends. Probably from that guild that went belly up, aren't they?
What the hell are you doing to Lucy?
Yep.
Simmer down!
I think these chains are made with sealstone.
I'll help you! Mr. Percy
Oh.
wants to play. Yeah, I know.
We were having
Got
a
the
little
hair, I guess.
difficulty.
Now I wouldn't even bother trying to fight away the pain if I were you. 'Cause you're weak. I'm like so totally stronger than you. And my black magic power is the bomb.
Like
All
blood
right,
magic?
Gray.
These chains are blocking his magic power. How strong is he?
Yep.
Stop right there.
It hurts so bad. Princess!
I like how it's kind of a little out of
This
sync.
is what happens when you don't mind your own business.
You're not yourself, man. It's obvious there's some kind of demon that's taken over you.
No, I'm in control of myself. fairy tale emblem's gone. I made the choice to get rid of it, so I could find my own answer.
I can't believe he'd do that.
You'll regret
I mean,
that.
I'm still thinking it's for the ploy.
I can hear somebody approaching the camp.
Yeah, I hear him too. I know that scent.
It's Levy.
I'm back.
Thank goodness.
Glad you made it. Job well done. Infiltrating the cult must have been tough.
I bet being petite came in handy.
I just wish I could have done it more quickly.
Wait, she's the spy?
I didn't have too hard of a time sneaking in among all the real cultists. But sneaking out? That was a little bit more of a challenge. Oh, so were you guys able to dig up any information on Gray?
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to him. It's unsettling. Like his heart was consumed by darkness.
Doesn't really matter. Our only mission here is to stop the purification plan.
Yeah, that was that purification plan.
Come on. Gray was our friend.
Well, he's not anymore. And if they can somehow pull off what they're trying to do, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die. Anyone that would willingly play a role in that kind of evil plan is no friend of mine.
Do you think you could do it? Strike down an old guildmate?
The way I see it, he's our enemy now.
Yummy fish. Yummy fish. Don't burn it to a crisp, Natsu. It's my fishy. Oh, wait. You okay, Happy? Mm-hmm. Guess so. Is your tummy feeling better?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Where's Virgo?
I think these sealstone chains forced her gate closed.
Gray's such a jerk. What the hell is wrong with you?
What's different?
Without the fairy tale guild mark, he looks totally stupid.
As crazy as this might sound, I believe Natsu's theory. Something's taken him over, or he's being manipulated. Hear that?
And who is it? No, it's the T guy.
Ah! What kind of lunatic bows to empty air? Scary!
Where is Gray? Bring him down here right now!
Gray and the other mighty ones had to leave to begin the mission we've been brewing.
The T-puns are
Our
getting to me now.
purification plan for the unclean masses. Our exalted leader asked that I stay behind to snuff out who sent you here.
Is he gonna?
What is this
I think the purification plan to wipe out,
souls. Only one thing will beckon the return of our Dark Lord.
like
Zeph,
wipe out
the deaths
either
of
the
countless
magic
innocents.
people or the
There's
non-magic
no way
people.
Gray would be involved in some evil plan like that.
Why have you not mentioned my outfit?
Huh?
Well, I mean, I'm obviously cosplaying as our Dark Lord Zareth, and I think I nailed it to a T.
Nope. I don't see it.
I'm such a major fan of Lord Zareth, I even got this awesome face tattoo. It's spelled in some kind of foreign alphabet, but I was told that it says Zareth.
Ordered tea.
That's
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Say what? You bergamot be telling the
that's
truth?
joke on the just the random tattoos of Japanese and stuff.
You just noticed?
You let her go, round boy!
Shut up. Time to get started, and I will show no pity!
Just realized Lucy's still in her star dress.
Get it off!
Magic doesn't work on Sealstone, that's the point! Huh?
Well,
I can use a whip, or a candle, or water, or rope? How about some foot-licking torture? So what's your cup of tea?
That all sounds so perverted. And would you stop with the whole ridiculous bowing to nobody thing? It's creepy!
I would go with foot-licking stuff if I were you. I mean, how bad can that be?
The sound of it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
It seems that you fail to comprehend the barbarity of that particular method of torture.
Wait, what does salt water have to do with anything?
I'll tell you. First, I slather your feet in salt water. Then I bring in a goat. The goat licks your feet to get the salt. The thirsty goat's tongue gets scratchier and scratchier, peeling off your skin and eventually the flesh beneath it. The beast, never satisfied, will keep on licking for eternity.
That is some freaky, messed up stuff!
You mean that poor goat has to lick her?
And that's when I bring in the pineapple. Oh, there is. Oh, God.
No!
Joy! Now you had better get real chatty, kid, or she's gonna be walking on stumps.
You bastard, I told you everything I know!
And now Loki
So listen,
gonna come in.
The only reason we came to this creepy dump was to get our friend Gray!
I cannot believe such falsity. Gray is one of our most prestigious members.
Watch, the goat doesn't like it.
No matter what the hell he might be saying now, we'll never stop believing in him.
Hold your tongue!
What are you doing to her now?
No.
This situation calls for more severity! Cutting her in half is guaranteed to make you die!
I won't let you!
You might have faith in Gray, but he won't be coming to save her!
Ew. Yeah. Unless it's like Leon or something. It is Gray.
So typical. How can you guys always ruin everything?
Huh.
Listen up, it's Code Blue. I just hit a snag here. No, not that kind. Hell if I know. You should probably ask him yourself.
There's the fairy
Yeah,
tale.
he's right here.
Oh,
Hold it up to your ear, man.
what's it supposed to do?
Natsu, this is you, right?
Oh, that's Urza.
Congratulations. Your antics blew Gray's covert operation.
Ooh, boy. Okay, yeah, typical. So that's where Urza is, helping out Gray with the infiltration part. And yep, Gray didn't get rid of the fairy tale emblem, it's just hidden underneath the Demon Slayer stuff. Or Devil Slayer stuff. Well, demon stuff as well. Anyway, yeah. That was episode 4. Let's move on to episode 5. I guess you could say something with Mike T wrong with Gray and Urza's infiltration plan. Sorry, not sorry. Here we go for episode 5.
I just hit a
It's
snag
also,
here.
welcome back to
No,
In Another World
not
with my
that kind.
smartphone.
Hell if I know. You should probably ask him yourself. Yeah.
All that stuff on him just faded away.
Oh,
Hold it up to your ear, man.
what's it supposed to do?
Natsu, this is you, right? Congratulations. Your antics blew Gray's covert operation.
I like the sarcasm that she has.
What are you trying to say, Urza?
I'm a spy. Give me some credit. You really think I would join some creepy Zareth cult? We'll explain everything on the way.
The purification plan.
Several months ago, Jalal asked me to do a favor for Crime Sorcière. I was to investigate Avatar, discover their connection to Zareth. The trail grew cold, but I just happened to reconnect with Gray. It ended up being a lucky break.
How are we still hearing her?
We've got a portable communication lacrima. Anyway, after our last fight, this pattern broke out all over me, so I went to Porliusica to see if she could help. As you saw, now I'm able to make it appear and disappear whenever I want.
So after we had discussed our current situations, it was obvious we needed to come up with a plan to work together.
It was fate. Of course, I would do anything for Urza. Not only that, I wanted to get my hands on the Book of E&D. My dad's last wish was for me to destroy it.
Yeah, okay. But why didn't you tell Juvia about this? She's literally worried sick.
I know.
Correct use of literally.
Keep it a secret. The covert
Literally at
mission
night
such as
right
this
now.
needs to be kept confidential.
And I'm
The more
using it
people that
correctly
are made
too.
aware of it, the more likely it is to fail. And also, mere knowledge of the plan can put someone in danger.
So you kept
And of course, they have the
protection,
classic
huh?
cleavage armor.
Still a crappy thing to do.
I feel bad for what Juvia's had to go through.
Offers protection everywhere except right
Unfortunately
here.
for all of us, the mission has lasted much longer than I'd first anticipated. The situation has changed dramatically. It started out as a routine investigation, but then we learned of their diabolical purification plan.
Avatar's gonna try to wipe out an entire city, because they think it'll summon Zeref. They actually believe the sight of concentrated death like that will attract their Dark Lord. It's up to us to stop that from happening, no matter what it takes.
Why didn't you guys just wipe him out in the very beginning? Something like that would be easy for you and Urza.
You'd think, but you'd be wrong. After a little digging, we found out Avatar is a way bigger organization than we thought.
Huh.
I was able to infiltrate to some degree, but only inside a single branch. Each one is kept separate and has limited contact with the main headquarters.
That left no room for error, but we still couldn't let their plan come to fruition. Our only hope to stop it from happening was to wait until today.
That's right. The day all the branches will be gathered in one place. Before they kill anyone, we'll destroy them.
And then you came and messed everything up.
Hey, Lucy. Sorry about all that stuff I said earlier, but I knew they were watching me and I couldn't risk blowing my cover right then.
It's fine. I guess I should apologize for slapping you like that.
Well, the maid outfit made it a little better, to be honest.
I'm not so sure I needed to know that part.
You guys
That
are my
little
friends
smirk
for
that he
life,
had.
and nothing's ever gonna change that.
I feel the same way.
Oh, I just realized.
Things a whole lot easier. We can wreck their stupid plan in no time.
I
if
just
all of us
realized
work
which city
together.
they're probably going to go after. Magnolia.
I'm totally ready to win it!
I just put the pieces together
Sure
from that
about that?
first teaser scene that
It
we
wasn't our
had.
intention to drag you into the fight with us.
If you weren't gonna drag us into it, then we just have to drag you. It's been way too long since Fairy Tail's strongest team kicked some butts. There's only one thing to say at a time like this. I'm fired up now!
I guess it's not Magnolia then. Yikes. So, that's a lot of cultists.
Gray and Gomon aren't here with us. Why is that?
They're dealing with the prisoners.
That makes sense for Gomon. But what about Gray? It's fishy.
Calm down, Bottom Lashes, because at this point none of it matters.
Bottom Lashes?
Yeah, I was just about to
Do
say.
you see what's happening
How
here?
many Keltas do
Every
they
member
have?
of Every secret branch in Fiore has gathered together for the purification plan. So even if the Stripping Iceman or the Council decides to try to stop us, they wouldn't have a snowball's chance against all of our true believers.
Very good point.
Why?
Live with Bottom Lashes.
This is gonna be
The
so
Bottom
much
Lashes.
fun! I'm ready to purify! We're like really gonna meet Zeref!
Now we shall execute our purification plan! Mama will be sacrificed!
Of course, I just realized that the Allura Zeref might definitely.
Lives abuzz with excitement.
Just realized that the Allura
Oblivious to
Zeref
what
might be a good
terror
incentive for people to,
The purity
like,
of the soul
join
we
up with
harvest
that.
today will prove to be irresistible for our Dark Lord Zareth. He will join our feast!
I sort of like this because we see what other people think, but we know the truth about Zeref.
So he may
Or more
cleanse
of the truth.
world and remake it in his image. Let us purify every soul in the city! Charge!
And guess who?
Do these fools think they can stand in our way?
Yep.
We'll die first in the name of our Dark Lord Zareth.
We'll purify
It's like,
every
I met the
last
guy.
one!
He's not as long as you're cracked up to be.
There ain't no way you meatheads are gonna get past us! Step on up and I'll roast ya! So did you get stronger this last year too, or what?
Just watch me, old buddy. It'll be pretty obvious.
Check this out, guys. Here goes.
Of Taurus.
Gate of the Golden Bull. Taurus.
I'm so ready to move! Did somebody order beefcake?
Plus, Star Dress.
Oh boy, magical girl transformation.
In cowgirl style.
Let's round them up!
Full buster!
These infidels will not hinder our plan for purification. Let us dispose of them.
I'm sorry, sir, but the enemy is attacking from the rear as well. We're losing soldiers as we speak.
Urza.
What? The Council's army is already here?
Nope.
Not exactly, sir.
It's just one. Just one.
It's just one person.
Oh yeah, been a while since we've had this kind of party.
We're gonna have to do it up right.
This really brings back some memories, huh? Aye.
You want purification? We'll start with you.
Let's go!
Come on!
Let's show them what we've got. Earth Wave!
Yeah, Lucy's doing something.
Now, my brothers, take her down.
Lucy!
You don't have to worry about little old me, because in this outfit, I can deal with a lot of balls.
Still gonna watch your 6. Like, so are we done with the cannon fodder yet?
WTF?
Nah.
They're animals. They're super scary creatures.
She reminds me of
No offense, but you
oh,
need
what's
to
her
do some
face?
serious work to strengthen your
From the
vocabulary.
Infinity Clock.
I suppose this means we'll have to purify them ourselves.
Allow me to handle the enemy attacking from the rear. The traitor and his friends are all yours.
Yes, that sounds like a perfect plan to me. It's time these sewer rats learn the true horrors of black magic.
And who's that? Who's behind the
Fighter
mask?
is fearsome, a worthy opponent. However, this dark sword I wield was forged in forbidden magic. And with this blade, I shall end them.
All right, brothers, give her a taste of our magic power.
It's always the staff blasters.
Equip!
Whoa,
My
that's new.
Ataraxia armor! Soaring blade!
That's a new one.
What's happening? Their swords can fly. It's like they have a mind of their own.
Do you still intend to fight me?
Both beautiful and deadly.
Is it like rusting it?
Yeah, Jerome is here. No wizard stands a chance against the Dark Sword.
You will not disrupt our sacred plan!
My dark sword's magic energy corrodes everything it strikes, be it steel or flesh.
You must be very proud. But my sword cuts without striking.
Yep. Hopefully it didn't go down that easy. Is that our new
Summon all your
default armor?
bravery. Ray!
Briar!
How dare you betray us like this? You played us for fools! All this time you spent with us was a lie, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was, you idiot. I'm not the kind of guy who would associate with a bunch of murderers like you.
It's purification, not murder. And once it's been completed, Zeref will be among us again! Tell me, your brave words about the Book of E&D, were they just lies as well?
I hate to disappoint you, but that stuff was mostly true. Someday I will destroy E&D. And when I do, it's gonna be on my terms.
I'll handle this crew! I need a second or two.
What's the matter? You sound like you're about to start bawling.
My stomachs feel like they're gonna spew. It's not a move.
Oh, it's the...
I can't fight anymore.
What's her face?
Are you kidding me? What the? Oh man, not this again.
The blood magic user.
You remember my virus spell, don't you?
Virus spell.
It's black magic that can destroy your frail little body. This particular one I'm using goes straight for the gut. Yep. You'd better run and find a potty soon or there's gonna be an awful mess.
Ugh, your magic is freaking nasty.
Bubble guts.
I'm sorry, Miss Lucy, but I'm just about to turn into a fertilizer factory.
Ah, that's disgusting. Oh, the sound effects too.
OMG, Gray's old friends are pathetic. I totally don't get how Fairy Tail was ever like famous and stuff. You guys are so weak, it's actually kind of hilarious.
No, you're wrong. I'm fine. I can handle this.
You should probably know that my virus magic can target any part of your body I feel like messing with. Like, if I wanted to, I could scramble your brains like an egg.
It's like, ooh, boy.
Hold on. My stomach just stopped hurting all of a sudden.
I feel way better!
The pain utterly disappeared.
I got here just
Hey,
in time.
Wendy!
Status ailments are nullified and immunity enchantment is activated. Whatever spells you have for making people sick are not gonna work against my sky magic.
There's an army of robe-wearing goons.
You came with her? How'd you know I'd be here?
Lucy, look behind you!
It's payback time! How about it, Tommy A? Lucy, gut punch!
Owie! Ow! 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 I'm sorry, grandmother! What an amazing move, Lucy!
Lucy gut punch. The most
Carla.
amazing part about all of that was your timing, Wendy.
Yeah, how come you two just showed up here anyway? Actually...
Actually, ...
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a rat. Hear me?
I mean, if she wasn't evil, she'd be... Well, I mean, she's still hot, but like... Huh.
There's your split image magic. I was waiting for that trick.
Use double team.
I am angry, Briar. And I am smiling, Briar. I'm sorrowful, Briar. And I'm simply loving, Briar. I've never been so furious in my life! I find it so funny. If you think you can beat us with such weak power, you must be joking. It makes me sad. You're so cold, you've left me with no other choice but to kill you.
Too bad. You know, Gray, I actually let myself fall a teensy little bit in love with you.
Say what?
Say what? Yeah.
I sense the familiar threat of another woman trying to steal my man.
the heck are you doing all the way out here?
Okay, Juvia got better, I guess. That answers that question.
That she deserves.
Woohoo!
You'll wish you never hurt loving Briar. So cool.
You're all pissing me off. I think you need to chill out.
No way! I can't believe that ice wizard took out Briar like it was nothing!
No.
I've been dreaming of you, Gray! It's been so lonely. My intuition told me you were in some serious trouble, so I rushed here as quickly as I possibly could.
I wouldn't consider this trouble exactly. How did you know where I was?
Because of Wendy and her strong sense of smell.
Look, I'm sorry. I promise I'll explain everything later. But now...
I know.
Well,
we gotta deal with these losers.
Well,
of course.
Juvia's picked up on a habit
sure
of
seems like
Grace.
Juvia's back to her old self again. All thanks to Wendy, that is. Oh, stop.
Sorry, ladies, but there's a stampede of bad guys coming our way, so we all gotta move.
I'm on it. Let's go.
Well, okay, she can control it at will.
Sky Dragon Wave Wind!
That's most of that's
We did a little training of our own. She's the coolest ever.
There's still more of them.
The rear forces have been completely eradicated, Your Eminence, and the Vanguard can't advance any farther.
These foes, the magic they use, it's just too strong.
The enemy's come to finish us off!
Reminds me a little bit of the master of oh, what's his face? Blue Skull.
This can't be real! We have over 2,000 fighters on our side!
Doesn't matter how many you got, the odds are against you. Cause chumps like you will never beat fairy tale wizards.
This is all within the realm of expectations. And when Ikksatsunagi begins to tremble the ground beneath us, the purification will begin.
Oh yeah? How about I make you tremble instead?
Oof. That was fun. Don't really have much to say. I know this is a short arc, but it just seems like the villains are a little too easy to beat for some reason. It just feels like that for me anyway. Of course, that just means that there's probably tougher ones in the future. This is just the warm-up. It's usually like that, actually. Of course. No. Well, never mind. Alright, so let's move on to episode 6.
As Natsu and friends are locked in battle with the black magic cult Avatar, Urza, Juvia, and Wendy swoop in, giving them an advantage over the force of thousands. Arlok, the high priest of Avatar, calmly greets the force from Fairy Tail, revealing he'd expected their arrival. Meanwhile, something weighs heavily on Natsu's mind: how to prevent Rogue's tragic message from the future from coming true.
Gray Fullbuster will kill Frosh.
It's up to Natsu and the remaining members of Fairy Tail to not only stop Avatar's plan of annihilation, but also prevent the future Rogue warned them of from becoming reality.
The rear forces have been completely eradicated, Your Eminence, and the Vanguard can't advance any farther.
These foes, the magic they use, it's just too strong.
We We have over 2,000 fighters on our side!
Yeah, that's true. And there's only a handful of them.
Doesn't matter how many you got. The odds are against you. Chumps like you will never beat Fairy Tail.
And when Ikksatsunagi begins to tremble the ground beneath us, the purification will begin.
How about I make you tremble?
It got the. I'm not gonna try.
Your Eminence, forgive me, but we may need to postpone the purification plan's sacrifices. We're about to lose every single one of our branches.
He's right, so you should give up now.
The optimistic ignorance of youth. I myself remember those days, but that optimism dies with age. Worn down by one's journey through the sorrows of life. That voyage always ends in suffering.
He deflected it?
It would appear that you are a highly skilled wizard. But will you be able to deflect this?
Yeah.
Impressive, alas.
Why the heck can't I break it? Oh, of course your attacks go right through. That's cheating.
Use light screen.
Here goes.
Or barrier in this case.
He thinks he can just push his way through? Dream on, kid. There's not a wizard alive who can break through Master Arlog's magic walls.
Nice try, pal! These walls ain't gonna stop me!
Just go around them, Natsu.
Impossible!
Iron Dragon! Iron Fist! Now, the creepy old boss is down, so that means all their plans are over.
And of course he starts
So
laughing.
funny.
You'll still suffer defeat.
What?
I burned away the flesh from my own face for this day. It was worth
Oh.
every last morsel of pain. If it were possible, I would do it all again.
What's with all the crazy talk?
Oh, terrifying god of battle, remember our covenant. I made the requisite sacrifice. Now unleash your fury. Ikksatsunagi!
Punch him now before he finishes talking. No joy.
What the?
And of course the cultists are going to get sacrificed as well in this.
Uh-oh, my first tingling.
What's going on?
I sense a vortex of magic power forming.
Can you feel it? The air around us has changed. Grandfather's spell is starting to work. Everybody's gonna die and I'm so totally psyched.
It's finally happening!
The sacrifice has started and soon we'll meet our Dark Lord Seraph!
Why didn't you just do that at the beginning? Okay, that's... Huh.
Something feels wrong.
Your Eminence! It's gonna kill us too!
Well, something's getting summoned. It's gonna be like a giant demon or something.
Huh? Whoa! It's a big old foot!
Out of the way! That gigantic monster is gonna crush you!
That's a big demon.
His men. Awful.
Call that thing off! Don't you see it stomping on your guys?
This is how the purification plan works.
What do you mean?
The true sacrifices are the souls of every last devoted follower of Avatar. The townspeople are just a bonus. They have pledged their lives to Seraph, and now they are giving their very souls. Their gifts will entice our Dark Lord to appear to us. He will guide us into a grand new age.
Say what?
The god of war, Ikatsunagi, will not be stopped until he takes every life that dares remain here.
Hold on. Is Grandfather actually trying to kill all of us, too? WTF!
That thing's terrifying.
Where did it even come from?
It's one of the 18 battle gods of Yakima.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Possible.
I can't believe it. They don't give a damn about their friends.
So is this like the god slaying
I'll
stuff
show
coming
them.
into play now?
It's unreal. A god.
Here to purify.
So enormous!
Victory will be ours.
He's
Like,
beginning to
There you
attack.
go. When the bass drops. You missed.
The ground's being torn apart! This is crazy!
No, I want to live.
And of course, that's Natsu.
Hang on. You see what I see? No way.
It can't be.
She's out of Dragon Force. Da, da, da. Of course, blast the fairy tale theme.
There he goes.
I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Your efforts will be in vain. You cannot stop a god. His power is far beyond your understanding. It's time, my loyal brethren. Offer up your very souls to him. Sacrifice yourselves. Do it in the name of Zareth.
How can you do this? Don't you care about them? This is not how you treat your friends!
Fool, your youthful inexperience has left you so naive. Time teaches us that friends are but a means to an end.
You're wrong! Friends are people that share the same goal.
Here's the friendship
who come
speech.
together because that's the only way to move forward. They might not all look alike or think alike, but they make a pledge to grow together, laugh and cry together, help each other, and put their faith in each other.
What you're talking about is just dependency.
I don't give a crap what you call it. Friendship is what gives me power. It's what fires me up.
You cannot hurt a god.
I made a promise to protect those dear to me.
Ah.
I will never stand by and watch when someone needs me. Not again. That's why I'll get even stronger! My father Igniel gave me this flame! Fire Dragon King! Destruction Fist!
That's new.
Fire Dragon King! Destruction Fist!
I can only imagine the vocal direction for that kind of.
My friend, you've grown so strong.
I don't believe it! That wizard completely annihilated the battle god!
Impossible!
An entire army and a god? Defeated by this ragtag bunch?
Monsters.
It's not fair! Who do they think they are?
Please don't hurt us!
This the purification plan isn't over yet.
We're just gonna have to do this ourselves.
And there's Gajiel.
Abel, no!
You know this is forbidden magic, so I'm gonna need to confiscate it.
How dare you?
And there's Panther Lily.
You left yourself completely open.
Don't let anyone escape! Arrest all of these scumbags!
It's Gajiel.
And Lily, too. I don't understand.
Obviously, they work for the council now.
It's Bizarro World! Levy, wait up!
Hey, Lulu.
Wow, I guess the rumors were true. You're really working for the council now. I missed you so much!
This is such a nice surprise. I never expected to run into you here. I thought you were a reporter.
Good to see you guys.
Natsu!
Been a long time.
Hey there.
Whoa, you look just like Gajiel.
You trying to get under my skin already?
Nah, man, I just thought you were too much of a rebel to work for the council.
Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. But that old tree did offer me a job.
You mean old Orin hooked you up?
That metallic young man? That's really something. He's the head of the custody enforcement unit now?
Huh.
And he joined because of the advice I gave him? Honestly, I was only joking.
That means any guild wizard has to do what I tell him. So I'm gonna be putting you under arrest, Salamander, for making that stupid, ugly face! You're going down for indecency! Juvia, you're too clammy!
I am?
Yep!
Yep!
Hey, you're eating way too much fish!
This isn't a crime.
This is abuse of power.
And Wendy Marvel, you're under arrest because reasons!
Because reasons. Because you're too damn cute. Public
I
indecency.
Have to explain what you did, Gray. Don't expect me to go easy on you.
Hey, Urza!
No, she's angry!
I'm so scared not to!
Listen up. Just because you look like Gajiel, that doesn't give you the right to behave like him.
The hell are you saying? I am Gajiel!
No way. The Gajiel I know would never work for the council.
Is that so?
This man is in fact the real Gajiel.
He is?
You weren't joking?
Here's
You
the
really
fairy
didn't
tale
believe it was
denseness.
him?
I'm glad that's been cleared up.
We've got Arlok! Bring him into custody!
Let me go!
Well, this is embarrassing.
I'm so bummed!
As I'm sure you can tell, we were ultimately able to bring Avatar's purification plan to a halt. But I can't take the credit.
I know who to thank. It was clear when we stormed their hideout.
Doesn't look like anybody's here.
Check this out.
The ultimate elimination will be held at Malba. This looks a lot like Gray's magic.
Sure does.
We never would have been able to find this place without your help, Gray. Thank you.
No problem, but I'm sorry for the trouble I caused.
Don't worry, dear. The only thing that really matters is you're okay. Not gonna lie, you had me fooled.
Wish I could say the same for you, but you gotta do some work on your disguises.
Oh, you knew that was me?
I'm lost. I have no idea what they're talking about.
And where did Urza come from?
I'll explain later.
So that's them, Gray's former guildmates.
Their bond still seems extremely strong to me.
I wonder if we're going to
Important
be
thing
seeing
is,
those two
the city
again.
is safe.
No thanks to us,
They seem more
unfortunately.
character
We kicked
than
some butt fairy tale style.
have more character than the
It's
others.
so good to work as a team with all of you again.
You look like you've gotten a little taller, am I right?
Sorry, I'm exactly the same as before. It feels like we're back at the old guild hall!
I have to admit, I feel the same.
All right, victory is ours. Let us raise a shout of triumph.
And here are those.
Of course, we come all the way out here because we were worried.
And instead, they've somehow managed to take down an entire army all by themselves.
Not to mention that huge monster. Wow, I mean, you gotta hand it to him.
Yeah, those crazy fairy tale guys really don't
It's not
take
over
crap
yet.
from anybody, do they? I bet you think so too, huh, Frosh?
And Frosh is gone.
What the? Where'd Frosh run off?
Oh man! Hey, Frosh, where are
Oh
you?
no.
Did Frosh have to go mingle with them?
Hold on. I think that's Frosh from Sabretooth.
Yep, I think so.
And Natsu goes on high alert.
What are you doing so far away from home?
Good question.
Ah, that big jerk! He broke his promise to me!
What do you mean?
I want you to swear you'll stay put. You and Frosch can't leave town until I get back.
All right, you.
Get closer so I can see your cute little face.
That's different. That's a different side of Gray.
Just looking at you makes me happy.
Yes, Frosch is adorable, but you still need to try to get control of yourself.
I know, but I can't help it.
Gray, should I be worried, darling? I'm cute too.
Oh, is Natsu gonna snap?
Oh no! Is he trying to take away my Frosch?
You do realize everyone loves Frosch, right?
Yeah, Sting's got a point. It's just one of those things you kinda can't deny.
Well, let's go mingle with him too. Hey, Natsu!
We just wanted to come and congratulate you on a job well done.
I'm gonna be right there, Frosch!
Oh, wow. It looks like Sting and Rogue are here, too. It's good to see you again. Hey there, Lecter.
You gotta give Frosch back to me now!
Okay, sorry about that. There's no reason for you to get upset.
I think so, too.
Come on, Frosch. You should know better than to run off like that.
I'm sorry.
Calm down, Rogue. No need to be all harsh.
Huh.
What? Kajiel, you're working for the council now? This is just a joke, right?
I had a feeling he'd say that.
Oh, you think it's a joke, huh? Well, you can laugh about it plenty in jail!
Hey, relax.
There's a...
He was just being friendly.
Gray, my love, how come you've never once treated me with the same affection you're giving Frosch?
Jeez, give me a break and stop being so freaking clingy.
Well, that was all is well that ends well and all that. So I got one more episode left. So let's move on to episode 7. Yep, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Mildien.
It's almost unthinkable. Yes, these ideas. You wrote this treatise yourself?
Yes.
I see. The work is quite impressive, but I cannot condone the content. It's not appropriate for a child to discuss matters such as these. Your age notwithstanding, magic pertaining to life and death is dangerous and forbidden territory. You must not delve further into it. It would surely be looked upon as an act of hubris. Such thinking would risk drawing the ire of the god of life and death, Ankh-Selim.
Ankh-Selim.
Thus, we will not allow you to continue pursuing this magic. Well, Zeref, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All I want is to understand why people live, and why it is we die. There has to be a reason.
A dream? Must have been a dream. Can't remember the last time I had one. Natsu. It's been ages since my younger brother was with us. At the time he was taken, his life was just beginning.
Natsu is his younger brother.
I could never understand why he had to die. And so, that became my life's mission.
Memoirs. Da-da-da-da. At least that's what I'm taking from it. Is this going to be an exposition episode? This must have been a very long ago past.
There's still much work to be done. But if we find a way to amass the 2.7 billion units of magic power needed, the revived system will become reality.
It's unbelievable. The theoretical
2.7.
The revive system could bring back
Zeref
the
created
dead?
it.
In the Academy's history, we've never witnessed such a mind.
Created the R
How
system.
many times must I repeat myself, Zeref? The type of magic that you're exploring is strictly forbidden. Have you not considered the toll? The sheer number of lives that must be sacrificed for your design to work? Life and death are both bound by nature. And they fall under the rules
hubris.
of gods, not mere mortals.
Consider life. There exists an element of human choice in its creation, does there not? So then, why should death be fully exempt from that?
Ankh Selim, I beseech you to have mercy on this boy's soul.
Well, yeah, I sort of sympathize with him. Just a confused kid thinking too much about the future. I guess that's where the style of his robes come from. Or his current robes, anyway. Just the old stuff.
Zeref.
Yes, sir?
Are you ignoring my commands? I told you to stop working on this Eclipse project.
But the design is almost complete.
Eclipse
and I
project.
figured out how to avoid the ethical dilemma. A door that takes us through time. Backwards.
But why return to the past?
Well,
It's all part of a recurring focus of your work. I
He
can
also-
only assume your ultimate goal is to bring your late brother back to life. Despite our repeated warnings over the years, you remain obsessed with the dangerous idea of reviving the dead. And because of this, the board has decided to expel you. This was not an easy decision. We all had such high hopes for you.
Not now! Please, sir!
Your brother is never coming back. And nothing you can do will change that!
Oh, okay.
What's happening?
Teacher, help me!
Oh no! This must be the wrath of Ankh Selim!
Oh, God.
Before I knew it, the lives of every teacher and student at the Academy had been snuffed out. I had indeed drawn the wrath of Ankh Selim. This curse is one of contradiction. The deeper my concern for life, the more I'm surrounded by death. Please forgive me. The only way to suppress it is to have no concern for life. This curse also stopped my process of aging, dooming me to live forever. After the school, I was plagued by conflict, unfathomable guilt for taking so many lives. Yet the fact that I could continue my studies forever pleased me greatly, and in turn, that joy disgusted me. After wandering through that existential labyrinth for years, I came to a conclusion. My death will bring all this to an end. So I began to undertake the most taboo magic of all. That which creates life.
That's how the demons
I
came to
brought
be.
into existence demons that could kill me, known today as demons of the Books of Zeref. Because they were made of ether, the building blocks of magic.
Ether.
I originally called them Aetherius. If only those demons were powerful enough to finish me off. Eventually, I created my magnum opus that could bring all this to an end. In fact, I called it END.
Aetherius, Natsu Dragiel.
Natsu Dragneel. But this was not some object or tool to be used as a means to an end. He was human from the beginning, flesh and blood. I had cared for my beloved brother's body all those years, waiting for this day. At last, my brothers returned as the ultimate Aetherius. My deepest desires have both been made flesh. Natsu, do you remember me? I am your older brother, Zeref. I'm sure you'd like to know how you were paired with Igneal, as well as my connection to Mavis. But those tales will be told later. At the moment, there's a very important man that I need to meet with. Can I even call him a man?
Okay, who is he? Oh, it's that guy.
It's rather surprising that you agreed to have this discussion. I can assume this is how you normally look? How's your arm healing up? Well, Acnologia?
Black Wizard, what is it you want?
You crave destruction, yet you hardly indulge yourself. If you so desired, you could use your power to bring the entire world to its knees. But for some reason you haven't. Whether it's a matter of principle or ambition is unclear.
The same could be said of you.
To be quite honest, my indecision is what has kept me out of the fray. Should I side with humans and do battle with you? Or would the opposite better suit my needs?
Alright, what's
But I've come to the
Acnologia's?
conclusion that the question itself is flawed. After weighing my interests, I am on neither side. Both you and mankind should be wiped out. What do you think? You have been waiting for a serious challenge, correct? I am the one who will bring that to you. A human, a dragon, and an immortal will constitute this final battle.
What even?
In my opinion, Magnolia is the jewel of Eastern Fiore. But it shone much brighter when the Fairy Tale Guild Hall was part of the skyline. Strange to think it's been a year since we've walked these streets.
Does this bring back some memories or what?
They fixed up Cardia Cathedral!
The members we'd been able to find were all in favor of getting the guild back together.
It's so good to see everything's back to normal.
The town's always been resilient.
Yeah. After
True
the
that.
fight with Avatar, our group needed to split up for a while, but we agreed to reconvene here in Magnolia.
But I need to report back to Jalal first.
Hey, Gashu. Did you not tell the council about us? Keep it hush-hush.
They wouldn't approve of us shacking up.
Give me a break! I need
Wendy.
me in Urza's mission!
We need to report back as well, but we'll meet you there ASAP.
Kinda thought working for the council was my true calling.
That is supposed to be a joke, right?
I bet old Woodface will be sad to see me go.
No, that one's definitely a joke.
I should arrest you for that!
Woof.
It's a shame, but I seriously doubt we're gonna get any information about Zeref from those Avatar members. They worshipped him, but they didn't actually know him.
Is something wrong? You look sad. Aren't you glad to be back here?
Of course I am. I just kind of got lost in my memories for a second. So many memories were made in this town. Some are sad, some are happy. Most of them still make me smile. I formed them with my fairy tale family. I was afraid after what happened last year, those memories would be all we had left.
Master, are you out of your mind? What's wrong with you? I can't believe you wouldn't talk to us first. How will we put food on the table?
Yeah, we need money!
Tell us you're joking!
I am disbanding the Fairy Tale Guild, which means from this point on you must forge your own way forward. That's final.
I just can't accept this, Master! You gotta realize that you're messing with our lives here.
If you want to quit so bad, why don't you just leave by yourself?
Yeah!
A real man never quits! Fairy Tale ain't going away!
I've made my decision, and Fairy Tale is no more. Hear me? You are never to speak its name again!
Makarov was gone before the shock could wear off. We were all in a daze. Eventually, everyone did have to start forging their own paths. As he'd said, just like that, Fairy Tale was over. We were left clutching those memories we'd shared.
Come on, Lucy, we're just about there.
Yeah, we're practically at the old guild hall.
I know. But honestly, I'm kind of too scared to get any closer.
Why? 'Cause the building's gone? That's the least important part of the guild. It's what's inside us that counts.
We all feel the same way about it. But everyone else? I mean, it was exciting when you showed up out of nowhere and talked about reviving the guild. So I let myself get fired up too. And right away, I sent out messages to everybody that had been in the guild, at least those I could find. No word from me for an entire year. Then suddenly, I asked them to drop everything, come to Magnolia, and
They'll all be
rebuild
there.
Fairy Tale. Maybe they've done exactly what Master said and started making their own way through life. Are we the only ones who feel this way? What if they have put it in the past? What if they've forgotten about it altogether?
Yep, there's kinda.
I know my memory's not that great, but it's only been a year.
Kana?
You're here.
What's up? It's so good to see you
And of
guys
course, a
again.
bottle of
Wendy, I
whiskey
think
or
you've
whatever
grown
glued to her
since last
hand.
time.
No, not really.
And you're just as bouncy as always, Lucy.
Kana.
Not gonna lie, with all that happened, this has been an eye-opening year for me. I decided I'd try to track down my old man, so I was gonna take a trip. Can hardly believe I got your letter. What a lucky break. I imagine everyone else feels the same. The guild's family. I've been a member ever since I was a little kid. So when Makarov decided to break it up all of a sudden, I was pretty lost. I had no idea how I was gonna make a living or who I could turn to. In a weird way, it helped put things into perspective.
Still chugging away, though.
The whole situation was such a shock to all of us. It seemed like nobody had the stones to reach out. Or I should say nobody but you, Lucy. Good call. So come on. Everyone's waiting.
Yeah?
Looking
Damn
good,
it, Roy's
Lucy.
still fat.
You are rocking that long hair. It's so awesome to see you guys.
When I got your letter, it made me really happy.
Oui. Heard Natsu caused a scene at the Capitol.
Hey, Wendy! We missed you and Carla around here!
Looking like a scrubber there, Happy?
Certainly took you long enough.
Back in Magnolia. It feels good.
Warren.
You you like the portable communication lacrima I built?
Portal. Oh yeah, he built that?
He read your Sorcerer Weekly articles. And so did I.
Redis, Max,
Oui. Here in the flesh.
Alzak, Visca, and little Asuka.
Still such a beautiful and happy family.
Team Shadow Gear is together again!
I had to leave the council for that to happen.
You were working for the Magic Council?
Waka, Wakaba, and Romeo.
Gonna have to lock you guys up for being chumps.
Locky,
Digging the new hairstyle.
Beechster,
I'm guessing that's some kind of reunion dance.
Kinana.
She actually learned some magic.
Hey.
I wasn't gonna miss this for the world.
Yeah, there's the Strauss family.
Masana, Elfman.
A reunion fit for a real man.
Lucy.
Mira, it's you.
Welcome back home.
I am home. It felt so natural for us to be together again. Like a real family. I was so happy. But the tears wouldn't stop. I missed you. Oh. Mira.
Guess what I found? A little ragged, but who cares?
There's the flag.
Our guild is back in action. Fairy Tail still rules.
Skipping.
The Fairy Tail reunion kicks off in Magnolia, but so does the hard work we'll need to put in to build the guild up to our former glory. Although we're all worried that no one has heard from Master since that fateful day, the first order of business is to rebuild our wrecked guild hall. Then one day, as we start to get back on our feet, a man bearing the Fairy Tail emblem shows up with a message for us. Next time, the seventh Guildmaster. The secret door will soon be opened.
Oh. And found Luminous Noir. Alright. So, how many, this has been episodes 4, 5, 6, and 7 of Fairy Tail final series. Oh boy, that whole info dump with Zeref and all that. Oh boy. So it was the Mildan School of Magic or something like that. Natsu is Zeref's younger brother. I mean, I kind of thought they were like that, so. But, okay, with the E and D, because it's Aetherius Natsu Dragneil, but didn't Igneal give Natsu his last name of Dragneil? So, what does that mean? Like, does Zeref share the same last name, or... Questions that need answers. Anksamen, or something like that, is the god of life and death, I think. And yeah, typical god work right there. Just cursing somebody and then not even trying to follow up on that. Just cursing them and leaving them be, and then all of a sudden the world's suffering and all that. So, congrats, Anksamen. This is all in your hands, pretty much. I mean, a simple, like, stop what you're doing thing against Zeref might have worked. Yeah, Zeref, I mean, I kind of thought it, but Zeref did create the R system. And then he's also talking about the frickin' Eclipse as well, so how many projects has Zeref had his hands in? Did he create Face as well or something like that? Etherion? What's next? Yeah, the demons came from the ether, so the Aetherius. And then that was Acnologia too, the humanoid form of him. When I watch this back, when I'm editing, I'm gonna catch up on some stuff, but that whole conversation between those two, is he gonna be like a challenge, or is Zeref is like presenting like a third faction? It's like Acnologia, Zeref, and then the human side, I guess, with Natsu at the helm. I am assuming Zeref is assuming. Because he said battle between a human, immortal, and a dragon. So I can only assume that he's talking about the immortal, obviously, is Zeref. The dragon is Acnologia. And then the human, I think he's talking about Natsu in that. And then also, Natsu is more human than the other demons as well. I need to write that down. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so Fairy Tail is getting back together. They need to rebuild the guild. So next time, if everything is what I think it is, you're going to be getting the Fairy Tail movie, Dragon Cry. And hopefully I can figure out a way to edit the sound and the colors on that, because like I said, the camcorder is a little bit different than iPhone, and I can't record hour or two worth on my phone unless I like turn down the quality really badly and then delete literally everything on the phone, which I don't want to do. So this has been Orange Gallon. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification so you get stayed up on my Fairy Tail reactions and whatever reactions I do. And I will see you all later.
Nobody is pretending. We're your friends, Gray, and we always will be.
I don't know you anymore. Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Yes. Very good point.
Did I turn off the stove before we left?
Nice try!
I came in like a